my name is Nikan. I'm the vocalist and the guitar player for the metal band Confess. We started in 2010 in Tehran, Iran, and ever since we've released three studio albums. And in 2015, we were arrested for the theme of our lyrics that is mainly political and criticizing organized religion. So, and in 2018, me and my bandmate, we moved to Norway. And in Norway, we released our third album, Revenge at All Costs, in 2022, in the beginning of this year. And now I'm here talking to you, and I'm very happy.
You will be talking at the Tusker Festival's Tusker Forum early next month. So, what are you going to be discussing in there?
The topics are about freedom of expression, truth, and equality. So we got the offer a couple of months ago from Tusker that they asked us to be part of the Tusker Forum, and we are very happy to be part of it.
Yeah, what's your view on festivals like Inferno and Tusker doing these conferences alongside their music festivals?
I think it's very good because they actually, these type of conferences will bring different type of perspective about the whole genre of heavy metal and why it is so important to have like bands and musics that talk about the real issues. And beside of that, there are so many important topics that heavy metal as a music can point out to, and it would be very helpful, and it can be a reason and a source of some other types of researches and some other type of academic type of activities behind the music that comes with that. For example, in our case, our music are being studied by a PhD student of Helsinki University, Paki Ketchum. And I know that she's also researching lots of other bands from other countries in the Middle East and North of Africa. So in that case, for example, this is one of the so many examples. So I think this can expand this genre and just makes it more, convince a lot of people that this music is so much bigger than just a band and a music, and especially in festivals like Tuska or, as you said, Inferno, it's a great place to also pay attention to what's behind the music.
It kind of fits to metal music also, that in metal music we can also discuss these deeper subjects. So going to the music, your music is also very political. How do you approach mixing the two?
I usually my music always my lyrics are always talking about the questions that I have. Since I was a kid, with the daily life and the relationships that happening in the daily life in society has been full of brought me so many questions. So when you're living also in a society that religion is very is very important in it, or at least government and the whole political system wants to use it as a tool to oppress and observe people, you will be faced with so many questions, especially if you're a teenager. So I always basically wrote my lyrics based off of the questions that I had. But somehow deep down there, while you're asking the questions, you kind of can figure out the answers there too. Uh, so for me, I always also been very interested about the bands and artists that had that some sort of activism in the music. Um, and I always really wanted to hear about uh, like the serious stuff, like real stuff. So that was the reason that I thought music is very important for me to tell my story and to bring up the things that it's really not that easy for me to really figure out about those type of musicians that always had the activism type of thing in it. Because to me, it's like these guys were and still is, for example, someone like Zach De La Rocca from Rage Against the Machine. He had a very important role, I guess, in the in 90s as a rock star, as a rock musician, rock star. He is always something that he's against it because of the image of that type of thing. But yeah, so it's very important, and I think these people have a very important role because millions of people are listening to you. The bigger you are, the more effective you can be. And so in that time, as a kid, I was very interested about how brave and determined these type of artists are, because at the same time you see so many other artists that are totally against that without even knowing it by this type of as I said, the rock star type of thing, So you can say that someone is like Zach De La Rocca, and at the same time you have a Molly Crew. It's just so it's just totally opposite of each other. So this is what very interests me.
Yeah, I said the Tusker Forum is early next month, but what about after that? What are the plans of Confess for the rest of the year?
We are actually going to play on. We are going to this show in Helsinki on 28th of July this year. So for the first time, we're gonna play Finland, and we're really excited for that. And also, after releasing the album, we had a tour that finished in May, and so now everyone is like doing their own things, like just going. But at the same time, I'm like planning some other stuff that I cannot say right now. But we are thinking like steps ahead than what we're gonna do, and of course, the biggest uh, goal right now is to be able to perform live more and like be able to touring. So yeah, I guess good things will be happening in the next couple of months.